Hi, this is Wybonia Woods Harris, Wise Joyful Company, and my thoughts today are related to communication and also getting a video done. Getting work done is the best way to say it. Okay, I was really thinking after seeing Keisha Bass if anybody had done a video to upload it. And so I thought, well, I'll go and do that. So I'm looking at some of my notes of things that I wanted to talk about in preparing for a presentation during this month. And I know that one of them was communication. So I'm running through all of these books that I've got, because some people call me a book hoarder, and that's probably true at my age. And I will, I love to have autographed copies of books. But as I was looking through all of this information, I found a note card. You remember the index cards we used to use to do speeches? And I found a note card related to a speech that I did for a practical nurse class graduating in Southwest Mississippi in 1991. Can you believe that? 1991. I'm sure a lot of you all weren't even born or even thought about. But in 1991. And so one of the things that I enjoy doing is just giving the students something to hold on to. And this particular presentation, it was all about balls and how the analogy of how when you have a ball, who's doing the things that they need to do in order to get the ball where it needs to go. And so I thought, well, that's great. That's good that I found this. Maybe this will give me some inspiration to complete this video on communication, especially when it's involving cost of care. And the theme that I'm using this year is grief ministry in the cost of care for survivors and also for share carers. But I got way late. So this is what I'm going to talk about. How easily we find ourselves distracted from doing what we need to do on the day we need to do it, at the time we need to do it. And so I'm going to just use this video as a way to say, yes, I did upload a video. It does not have all of the content that I need to have, but it does have my thoughts for this Throwback Thursday to be able to remember that I impacted some nurses' lives in 1991, especially seeing the video where someone that I just subscribed to talked about nurses and uh, young nurses and some of the things that happen. And so after 50 years of nursing, I most certainly can relate to some of those things. But I still say that communication, whether you're on one side of the bed as a nurse or the other side of the bed as a caregiver for someone that's in the hospital or in a healthcare facility, there is nothing that will be done well unless you are able to communicate your feelings and communicate things that people need in order to be informed and educated. I think that this couple of minutes will just be a reminder to me that it's how important it is to stay away from things that might distract you when you know that you have things to do. So I'm going to end this with the communication of the fact that whatever you need to do, make sure that you remove as many distractions as possible for your ability to communicate to others includes what you hear and what you say. So that's the end of that for today.